Hello everyone, how are you today? Assessment, evaluation, test, scary, huh? That is because someone else controls your progress. Someone else doesn't really know your true level. Do you remember these days where you sat in the parent-teachers meeting and the teacher gave you the evaluation and you said to yourself, I'm not sure that this is true. I don't really know that much about this topic, but I will not say anything. Or I know so much more than she or he thinks I know, but what can I say? I mean, I'm just a kid and I'm alone in here. So today I'm going to talk to you about real assessment, about formative assessment. Assessment that is being done every day, every few minutes or every few hours. Then you can keep tracking of your learning process, and this is how you can really know according to very accurate goals, criteria. Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you going? And what is the ending point? Then you can really measure your speaking abilities, your writing knowledge, your literature, your reading, vocabulary, grammatical skills. You can measure everything, and you can measure the sub skills. You cannot say words like I'm good at this or I'm okay in this, because every topic has many criteria and many skills and sub skills that you have to activate or not to activate in order to gain your progression and success. Alright, so I'm about to show you how I make it and how I use really accurate tools to measure your progress and create an equation where you have the time and how much do you need to practice to gain control on each skill. Alright, let's see. Here I'm about to show you how you take a real life situation such as a job interview or this proficiency test that you have to do when you are about to enter a certain job that works globally, and you measure your success when you practice and how you will function during the situation. Okay, when you take the SMART goals, okay, specific, they have to be specific. You know how much you need to practice in times of when you cover all these specific topics, so you won't do it forever and you won't do it in the sense that you miss some of the information. Same is for measurable. You always know how to measure your success and your elevation. For instance, you know that you've practiced simulation for a job interview and you did everything right. You didn't have any mistake and you didn't have too many R's. What do you mean too many R's? You counted them. In a 10-minute conversation, you had 3 R's, which is very good. Okay, so you know how to measure your success. Next time you sit with yourself for 10 minutes job interview, you will try to put even more than the number of words that you got in those 10 minutes. You can count the words, you do voice typing in another instrument, or you just move the conversation that you have and make it to a transcript. Then you count the R. Now you have 2 R's. Excellent. And you also didn't have any mistake. It means you're in the right path during the practice. Okay, attainable. You want to achieve a situation where you can do only one A or even none of them in a 10 minutes interview. Okay, and of course you want to bring a specific number of words in this 10 minutes, so it will cover all your main ideas about you, everything that you need to say about you and to ask about the company, and leave time for questions for you and for them. This is the attainable. Relevant, it has to be according to a frame of a job interview, and of course you want to leave time for personal details, for laughs, to be funny, to be nice, because it is also relevant. You're going to sit with these people more than half your day. Time-based, divided into 3. Time which will you really take during the job interview, time of practice, like the time that you need, for instance, 3 hours here and here, 3 hours on Sunday, 4 hours on Monday. It's also the time of your accumulated practice time, and the times like the date and also the times during the day that you want to practice. For instance, you want to practice during the morning because you are way sharper during the morning and you want to leave other activities which are less important for noon. Okay, so you have 3 time-based ideas that you want to implement when you practice tests like a professional. After you use the SMART goals, you have the WH7 Angels questions. What does it mean? Why do I call them the Angels questions? Because they are always here for you. They can help you whether you receive information and you want to organize the information that way, so you will remember it for a long time and in a deep sense of awareness, and so you can deliver the information in a very accurate, precise, interesting way because you are organized, right? Yes. Of course, you can see everything in a broader sense in my course. You have the why it is being discussed, why you're here in the first place. What, here you have most of the information. These are like the details, what is going to happen, what is the most important thing that you're about to do, when you come during the day, when you're about to show up, when you leave, or if you leave home every day. There are jobs that you don't leave home every day. When do you come, when do you start, not every day. When do you start like working? Okay, it's a job interview. It's a job interview or a test before the final stage that you are about to come to the firm or the place that you are about to work in. Where place says, do you work only there? You can work at home. Do you have other extensions? How things happen here? Okay. Who are the people who you really want to get to know better? Who are the key players? Who are your colleagues, if you have any? And how many people are about to be in the firm or the place that you're about to work? How many hours a day? How many days off? So on, and other ideas that you have. And here, of course, you have transcripts of job interviews. You have also a transcript of a screening test for new candidates that are about to be employees in a global firm. The more you know how the situation would look like, the more you know how to practice. How much time will it take? How much time you really need for this practice to get from one place to the other? What are the main ideas that you will discuss during the practice, and of course during the real situation that you will have? How you can measure success in your version, and you really want to measure the success in other people's version. So you need to think as if you are the other person. Then you will know that you are on the right path. Have a great day.